Today, the moon continues in Aries after Wednesday's quadruple activation of the moon hitting 4 planets in Aries with conjunctions, bringing extra fiery energy to what is already very activated fire energy. As the moon continues through Aries today, it won't hit any more planets until tomorrow morning when we have that new moon in Aries. But later today, we do have Mercury joining Neptune in Aries. So that conjunction taking place as all these conjunctions or meetings of 2 planets coming together in Aries are all kind of happening in various sequences. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Thursday, April 16th. So what a conjunction is in terms of meaning is it is the merging of the energies of the 2 planets. So in the case of Neptune and Mercury, you have Mercury, which is communication, merging with Neptune, which is imagination, dreams, and a bigger spiritual picture. So Mercury gets its instructions from Neptune, and Mercury is our thinking, our communication, our voice. So we get the instruction from Neptune that is telling us how to communicate our dreams, our visions, our spiritual truth. And now Mercury gets like infused with that energy, and then it goes forward, right? It passes that conjunction and it goes on into the various energies that it moves through. And as it does so, it now has this imprint of Neptune and that dream and that imagination. And what seed has been planted, the Mercury energy can now express it in words, and that's what Mercury does. So as we move past this, and we had a bunch of conjunctions yesterday with the moon, right? So each one is the moon picking up energy from each of these planets and then carrying out its cycle with all of these different energies close to the same time. So when we have this Mercury Neptune conjunction in Aries, something is being put in motion that will help us communicate that bigger spiritual picture. So it will either, remember yesterday I was saying that if all of the parts of us are pointed in the right direction, we're all in alignment, then that Aries door opens and boom, take that risk, take that action, and you will be supported. But if you're not all clear about what's important, part of you is lost in a fantasy. Neptune, part of you is confused. Part of you has been under an illusion or a delusion. Then that Mercury comes by and it can either help to clarify that, or you can dig in and say, no, I'm gonna even more deeply believe in this fantasy or this illusion or this delusion. And so what your Mercury communication does from that point on is it can take that bigger picture of wisdom and then find the words to say what you need to say, to write, to speak, to share your thoughts with someone else, all those different ways that we communicate. Communication is two-way, so it's listening and learning just as much as it is speaking and writing. So, and then tomorrow morning, we have the new moon in Aries, and we are planting that seed for the coming moon cycle to put things in motion. This will be a moon cycle defined by action, defined by risk taking, defined by what and where and how we are willing to move and in what direction and with what clarity. So this is about trial and error. It's okay to make mistakes, but it's important to be able to correct, right? So you don't want to make a mistake that's so um that's so devastating that you can't recover from it. What you want to do is make a mistake that is teaching you, right? That you can learn from. So that's why the caution comes in. That's why you want to slow down and take a deep breath first. And then, yeah, go ahead, try it. See what happens because you'll probably learn something that you wouldn't have learned without taking that action or making that decision. And then with tomorrow's new moon in Aries, we're planting the seeds. We are setting our intentions for the coming moon cycle and what will unfold. So, great time to, notice where you are at, even if things are moving quickly with this Aries moon energy and all this Aries activation. Think about where you're at, reassess, what's important to you, reaffirm your intentions with tomorrow's early morning new moon, 4:51 a.m. Pacific time, and uh, plant your intentions, plant your seeds, set your boat in the direction you want to go, and then see what happens. That is the joy and the present moment experience of Aries energy, and it's a late degree of Aries. It's 27 degrees Aries, so this is a more mature Aries energy. We've been through the impulsive actions. Now it's like, okay, what do you want and how are you going to get it? And being a little more clear. Aries is decisive, so be decisive, find your courage, don't be afraid to be bold, to be who you are. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at transformationalastrology.com. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button and for all of your support. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self care. Bye for now.